Welcome back. Also making a buzz today is 13 too young to join Facebook. That's the social networking site's age requirement. But Parenting.com reports a recent survey shows only 34% of people believe 13 is a good age to join, while 48% believe kids should be older than 13 to have a page. Last year, Consumer Reports found more than 7 million kids on Facebook were actually under 13, and 50% of parents were okay with that. With everything from cyberbullying to Facebook depression, we want to know what you think. Is 13 too young to join Facebook? If so, what age do you think is appropriate? Shan Man joining us to discuss this. And you have called yourself a social media addict.
Yes.
So you do stay on Facebook and Twitter quite a bit.
I'm on it so much that I have back problems. So I have to get up and stretch every now and again.
So you can get your body your circulation
extra
going.
Blood to the back.
Yeah.
It's just, no, I think, especially with this topic, it's up to the parents. I mean, really, ultimately, it's the parents who have this decision to make whether or not they let their kids on Facebook. That's what I think. When I was a kid, it was, I can't even remember, it was a car. And could we have a car by 15? No, because you couldn't drive it. Well, until you got your driver's license, then you were able to get your car.
Right.
But I was such a late bloomer that it really didn't even matter. But for myself, my dad knew that technology was an important thing, so he made sure that we were on a computer. Of course, there wasn't social networking back in the day. Mm-hmm. So it makes it a little more different with the cyberbullying, like you said. There are all kinds of different threats out there. I think there was more of a threat back when MySpace was around, because there were a lot of creepy stalkers out there on MySpace. But with the way Facebook handles all the privacy controls these days, parents can go in there and easily click. And you're able to find whether or not a kid has another Facebook page or not, because Facebook is automatically telling you who to like, who who's associated with who. So I don't really personally see a problem with it, but that would be really just up to a parent's choice. If the kid nags and nags about it, I think that's when you have to put your foot down as a parent and say, look, no, you're not getting a Facebook till you're 16.
But even if you're 16, I think the responsibility for the parent even exceeds 13. I mean, if you've got a teenager or someone in high school, middle school, I think it's important that parents know what they're doing. Friend your child, let them know they're reading what you're posting, because there's so many signs to such bigger issues that kids will express on a social media site that they wouldn't necessarily express to their parents.
Well, even think about just like the recent tragedies that were out there. Yeah. That kid put on his Facebook certain things about what he was going to do in that school. I don't think he was going to do anything. He said anything about doing anything to the school, but he certainly had some type of mental issue going on that he felt compelled enough to put it on his Facebook page.
Yeah, and so many of you agree. Karen Greenberg on Facebook, she says, I think 13 is a good age with parent supervision. If parents are not going to be involved, I think the age should be at least 15. Maria says 13 is too young. 17 sounds about right, but no matter what age, if you're going to allow your child access, you must monitor. Cindy writes, my daughter has one. I'm listed as her mother, and I read all of her posts. I even log in and read her emails, and she's 12. I'm also the type of parent to read her text messages or listen to her voicemails. Kojo says 18 is the best age. Too many psychos on the internet to mess with and take advantage of kids any younger than 18. Wow, I love that debate, and continue going with that on our Facebook page. We enjoy reading that.